Hi, my name is Allison Mackey, and I am president and founder of BagSwitch Incorporated. Today I would like to tell you a little bit about my business and how you can achieve a 25% on your return on investment with us. So here's our agenda. We'll talk a little bit about the product initially, then move on to the operations, where we're located, our manufacturing facilities, and then we'll talk a little bit about our target market, marketing plans, and what's out there in the current environment, our current competitors. Finally, we'll move on to our management team, looking inside our company and talking about our development milestones for the current year and the first year of operations. We'll wrap up with the financial plan, the numbers, which are the exciting part to me, and then talk about what you can achieve by investing in our business. So here's the idea. I'll show you a short clip that demonstrates the product. Here we have a woman who's getting ready in the morning. She's fashion conscious, so she wants to ensure that her purse matches her outfit. Unfortunately, she has to transfer one content from her purse to another purse, just one at a time, very slow process that leaves her at risk of forgetting an item that's pertinent to her day. Now we'll see the BagSwitch purse insert. It's a high-quality microfiber handbag that comes in 2 sizes and 3 colors. It allows you to easily transfer purse contents by removing it from one bag, placing it in another, giving it a little shake. Here she goes. And she's ready. She's off for her day. Here are some more details about our product. There's the colors Noir, Chocolat, and Lait. We use the French words in order to create this image of high fashion for the trend-setting woman. All products are made in the USA, which this differentiates us from our competitors who make their products overseas. Now this helps to promote our high quality and maintain quality control. They have a 5-year limited warranty and are machine washable, which is great if you spill any purse contents, lip glosses, snacks, those sorts of things. It'll also extend the handbag useful life for 1 to 2 years, depending on your use, and it achieves a time savings of approximately 60 minutes per year. Now I can think of plenty of other things I'd rather be doing for an hour per year than changing my purse before I get ready for work. Looking at our operations, you can see our headquarters in Tucson, Arizona. This is located downtown in the heart of the city. Less than 10 miles away is the manufacturing facility that is just 2 miles from the airport, so this allows for ease of shipping and transportation. Then we have some of our stores in the Phoenix metro area, so you can see that Scottsdale, Mesa, and Glendale. Those tend to be the more upscale areas, still accessible by consumers in the middle class, so there's a wide range in our target market. These stores are Macy's, Dillard's, and Nordstrom's. Now looking at our target market, you can see it's for women ages 23 and up, again medium to high level of income. Other qualities in these women are that they value quality over price, they have limited time, and they seek organization. Now I found it interesting that initial surveys indicated 100% interest in the product with no awareness of similar offerings. So what is the competition doing wrong in order to not have this recognition of the product and of the brands? We'll discuss a little bit more about this later. We'll move on for now to our secondary target market, which is mid-scale department stores. These again are Dillard's, Nordstrom's, and Macy's. They allow for cooperative advertising and in-store displays and demonstrations. Now we selected these corporations based on their innovative attitudes and their corporate social responsibilities. So they embody the BagSwitch values and our corporate culture. Therefore, that's why we chose partnerships with such companies. Now we have our marketing plan. The BagSwitch products will be sold online through the company website as well as Amazon.com. Now, I'm a military spouse living overseas, and it's very important for me to still receive goods from the US that I miss, whether it's snacks or cleaning products or clothes or handbags. I still want that access. Therefore, we will be offering US Postal Service shipping on all of our products, both on the corporate website and on Amazon, This will allow it to reach those military post addresses and create a broader market for us. We'll also be using social media. It has the least costs and the greatest reach. So this is a great opportunity for expanding brand awareness for us and really starting to build our reputation. Print media can often be expensive, so we're going to start small with Arizona Foothills Magazine. Now this is considered an upscale magazine in the Arizona area where we will be offering sales in the department stores. Finally, we have our strategic partnerships, and this is with those department stores that we mentioned earlier. Here's a sample of one of our advertisements. This could be seen in Arizona Foothills and also on our website. We see a couple different women. They're in our desert landscape here, and they're modeling their handbags. Very trendy, very chic vibe. These women don't want to waste time transferring their bags, but they also don't want to sacrifice their style for convenience. And BagSwitch doesn't make you make that trade-off that you normally have to do. And at the bottom you see our motto, one bag, endless possibilities. Moving on, we have our competition. Now at the top of the charts are Lori Grenier's Ready, Set, Go and Perspection. Now Lori has built a strong reputation on QVC, and she's also on the show Shark Tank, so that may be where you recognize her. She's had great success with many products. She's had over 450 products developed, hundreds of copyrights and patents as well, and so she's really built that solid reputation. Her product combined with Perspection makes up approximately 70% of the market, so they're dominating the current market share right now. Perspection is part of a larger corporation. It's just a sub-product again, and since both the companies are so large, they can take advantage of cost savings and economies of scale. Unfortunately, they both outsource to China, so that often results in decreased product quality. As you can see with Perspection here, it's bright, it's neon, it's made of a polyester sort of product that just doesn't exhibit that high quality image that we want. Here's just a little couple pie charts showing, again, total market share. So here's about 70%, and then here's the total as well for the Ready, Set, Go and Perspection. And this is the market that BagSwitch will be penetrating, hoping to gain approximate equal share to Lori's Ready, Set, Go. Now we have a little bit about our barriers to entry. So this is a manufacturing industry. We'll be making all products in-house, so there can be some steep barriers to entry. First, you have your patents, copyrights, those sorts of intangible assets. Those can be quite expensive. So we have about $10,000 for patents on average, and then trademarks can cost a few $1,000s as well. We also have high startup costs due to manufacturing, so that would be your investment in capital assets, and just all of your production costs, your manufacturing, warehouse facilities, those sorts of things. Finally, we have switching costs. You can see the calculation above. We've averaged that to be about $75, which is twice the price of the average handbag insert. Opportunity costs in that equation are the time and salary lost by searching out new products. Moving on, we have a condensed version of the SWOT analysis. The complete version is located in the written business plan. Here are some of the strengths we talked about. Again, U.S. manufacturing, high quality products. For example, the material that we talked about, also the customization, the pockets on the inserts are stitched to certain sizes to fit common products such as your iPods, your iPhones, those sorts of things. So they really hold things secure. We have weaknesses is our newness in the industry, so building that reputation, and then again the high startup costs. Opportunities for us include expanding the product line, multiple sizes, colors, maybe even new versions in other senses, offering new features. And then we have the macroeconomic conditions. So there has been an increase in spending post-recession, but will this continue? Kind of that consumer confidence concern. There's also a bit of a niche market called the modern luxury, and this is people who want high quality products but don't want to pay those premium prices that other companies would demand from them. And this is perfect. This is exactly what BagSwitch is offering. So this is a great opportunity for us. Finally, we have the threats. So this is your reputation of the current market players. We talked about some of them being quite established. And then political and legal regulations. Those are significant, especially for the manufacturing facilities as the U.S. continues to focus on its Going Green initiatives. Here's a look at our management team that's comprised of myself, Allison Mackey, as the president. I have my master's in business administration and have several years of audit experience. Also, I have firsthand entrepreneurial experience for over 25 years through my father's corporation. This has given me some insight into the day-to-day life, legal implications, and also attendance in trade shows. Next, we have the Vice President, Daniel K. Miller, who's a retired naval commander with over 20 years experience in aviation and engineering. Most recently, he has developed the integrated process for multi-tiered bag requirements. Finally, we have our Vice President of Finance, who we are seeking and hope to fill this position by the end of the year. Now we have the organizational chart for our C Corporation that's comprised of 12 employees. It's a flat hierarchical structure which allows us the flexibility to participate in such a dynamic environment. Looking a little bit at our timeline through the remainder of the year, we are hoping to obtain all funding by the end of August and then spend the next several months setting up, so signing the lease, purchasing capital equipment, and then again hiring that VP in December. Looking forward into the year ahead, year one of operations, we are hoping to have sales within the first couple of months. And then after the first quarter, sales will really begin to soar with over a 300% increase from Q1. So we're thinking that it'll pick up fast. There'll be enthusiasm, there'll be excitement. People will really start spreading the word about our product. In the third quarter, we'll start some print advertisement, do some community service, and then wrap up the year providing our employees with a 5% bonus. Therefore, we will be closing the year with over $3 million in sales. That is expected to turn to about $38 million in year 5. So that may seem very ambitious, but the sales forecasts were developed based off of US Census data, inflation, very carefully calculated. It's important to know that those are just sales and they will not cover our costs for years 1 and 2. Therefore, we will have a net loss in the first year and negative cash flows. It's only the third year after we've passed the break even of $6.3 million that will really start to turn that profit. Those initial costs are so high in the first few years due to the high startup costs for manufacturing. So as we mentioned, capital expenditures, the intangible assets, and just the cost of goods sold. Here you can see our company is valued at $8 million, which may again seem a little low, but this is due to the negative cash flows in the first few years, and then the great expansion in the last few. So this kind of balances it all out. So what are we asking? We're asking you for a $25,000 investment. This will help fund startup costs and working capital, and it equates to only $15,000 in year 1 and $10,000 in year 3. What will this investment provide? Participation in our company, priority treatment for future endeavors, future investments with us, an equal ownership, so the percent you invest is your percent ownership in the company, very simple. The average return on investment for the first few years is 25%, but year 5 escalates to 44%. That's pretty impressive. You'll also gain industry experience. If you've never dealt with manufacturing or handbags, it's a great opportunity to get your foot in the door. It allows you freedom to participate with our company, and there's low risk exposure. So again, high risks with manufacturing, but this is low risk exposure for you. Just getting in and getting used to our company and seeing all the benefits we have to offer. As our slogan says, one bag, endless possibilities. We see a bright future ahead for BagSwitch and hope that you'll be a part of it. I thank you for your time today.